Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Namaste and welcome. I had a little bit of a script to start the sort of event, but looking at this spontaneous welcome for a very popular and beloved leader, I'm tempted to share a little bit of a conversation that I had with our former dean, Ajit Rangnekar, just a few seconds ago. In his typical style, he said, "Oi, hall bhar gaya hai." So he said, "When was the last time this was this full?" I said, "Maybe 10 years ago or 11 years ago." And the reason is exactly on this day, that is 16th of December 2011, Shri Chandrababu Naidu garu was here. He was here for ISB's 10th year celebrations, and it's only befitting that we have him here with us on the 20th year celebrations. We are here to celebrate a very special occasion in the journey of an institution, the Indian School of Business. What started as an audacious dream in the late 90s is today an institute of international repute, an institute that is now increasingly known for India relevance but global rigor, ISB. We have celebrated ISB's 20 years of existence. Technically, this was to be the year before, but I guess all of us will understand and agree that COVID years can be cancelled without any sort of hesitation, right? So therefore, we started the celebrations in 22. We were very fortunate to have the Prime Minister of India kickstart the 20th year celebrations here in this campus on 26th of May 2022, when he was the chief guest for our graduation ceremony for the class of 2022. Subsequently, we've had a series of global events in London, Berlin, Singapore, New York, and today we gather for the valedictory ceremony of the 20th year celebrations. This is, in some sense, the signaling the end of celebrations, but on many fronts, it's actually the continuation of a remarkable journey. I'm sort of compelled to say that Chandrababu Naidu garu needs no introduction, but I think it's important to mention his many connections to the ISB. There are many connections, and everyone will have their own story, and I'm sure there will be some stories that will come out over the next few minutes. But I'm compelled to say one thing, that I think, what's the strongest connection that Chandrababu Naidu garu has to ISB? And that he found us a home. He found us a home here in Hyderabad, in the then state of Andhra Pradesh. And that's sort of legendary, right? I mean, there are many stories, in terms of how he invited and sort of wooed the board much before this was a very sort of fashionable thing to do in terms of going to Davos and stuff like that. He did it in his own unassuming way here. And he chose to have an academic institution as an anchor investor in what is today a very thriving part of the city, Gachibowli. But I think what we should be eternally grateful to Naidu garu is not just he found a home for us here in the city, but he, through his actions and his support in the early years, and something that he continues to even to this day, found us a home in the hearts of lakhs of Hyderabadis. And I want to thank all of you from the Hyderabad community over here, because it's his action, his signal that sort of got us to where we are today. I did mention that today is December 16th. We were just, as he came in, we took him to the site of the tree that he planted 11 years ago. On your way out, if you just look to the left, you will find a tall tree that's grown fully. That was the tree that he planted a few years ago, exactly on this day. And I guess, like many things that you have done, sir, this tree is also in full bloom and growth. Thank you very much. Today is also day one of Solstice, our very, very popular annual alumni reunion. And we have alums from around the world here. So a very special welcome to all of you and your families. Welcome back home. We also have with us on stage Dr. Pramatraj Sinha, who this is the founding batch. I think it's safe to say that's the founding class, sort of signaling their strongest commitment and connect. of the 128 pioneers who sort of, took this leap of faith of joining an institution which was in its very first year. It's a matter of great pride that we have close to half of them here over this weekend. So thank you very much, all of you. Last month, when we had this event in New York, our founding chairman, Rajat Gupta, in his speech, sort of said a lot of nice things. And just when he ended, he said, because there were people thanking him for what he has done in terms of ISB, etc., he said, probably my most seminal contribution to ISB is to have got Pramath Sinha as the founding dean. So, Pramath, I don't think we'll disagree. Thank you. I also want to sort of welcome our board members, G.V. Prasad and Srini Raju, some of our other, senior leaders from the industry, Dr. B.V.R. Mohan Reddy and others from Hyderabad community, our faculty, students, staff, friends of ISB from the city of Hyderabad, and all those of you who are joining online as well. We have a short movie that we're going to play now for you. It's a 4-minute movie, and then after that, we'll continue with the rest of the proceedings. Thank you. Can we have the movie, please? Thank you very much. There was a little bit of a technical glitch. Not many of you would have noticed. There was the voiceover of the Prime Minister and the Dean, but we can't invite the Prime Minister to repeat what he said, but I think we can invite the Dean to sort of repeat and elaborate what he said on screen. So I'm now going to invite Dean Madan Pilutla to share a few words.
Good evening, all. I'd like to just begin by thanking Chandrababu Naidu garu. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for graciously accepting our invitation. I can't think of a more fitting finale to the celebration that we have, the 20th year celebration of the school, than with your presence here on campus. Singularly responsible for bringing ISB to Hyderabad, and all of the support that you've given in the early years has resulted in the school in the shape that it is today. And just to repeat, right? I know this kind of an analogy seems a very odd thing to do, but you go out there and you see the tree that Chandrababu Naidu garu has planted, one of the healthiest trees that we see on campus. We took him there, we showed it to him, and we said, we hope you're just as proud of us as an institution that you have brought into this city, and we hope that you will agree that the institution is just as brilliant as this wonderful tree that you planted for us about 10 years ago. And he very graciously said, great memories. The school has become a really, really great school. But he also told me, he said, why are you only aiming to be in the top 10? You should be the top school in the world, So top 10 is a big ambition for us. Now we have a brand new ambition, which is being the top school in the world. But we accept the challenge, sir. We'll go for that, So that is something that we absolutely plan to do. So a warm welcome also to all of the different reunion batches and the founding batch that was there. The founding batch always gets special love and affection in ISB. They don't like when people in other batches, founding batch of other programs, they claim, no, we are the founding batch. So yes, you are the founding batch. Welcome back to the campus. I just want to give a very, very brief update about the school itself, right? So to the alumni, the school belongs to you. To the community in Hyderabad who embraced us, also the community in Mohali who embraced us. The school does belong to the communities that we live in. So this is your school. And I want to summarize just say one thing. Your school is in great shape. I mean, it is in absolutely great shape. We have a wonderful set of faculty. By any set of accounts, we are the top research doing faculty that in India. But that's not a metric that we are aiming for. We want to be among the very top in the world. While we are right now at this point by different metrics that people pick, we will be among the top 100 schools in the world, which might not sound impressive to you, but for a school that is just 20 years old and which decided to hire its own faculty and build a faculty base, it's a pretty impressive accomplishment. So what I want to tell you is that the distinguished faculty that we have, we've given them the challenge right now is to say that you're doing world-beating research, absolutely brilliant, really, really good. But now we want you to do India-relevant research that is also globally respected. So it is going to be global. It is going to be the research that is published in the top journals, but it will be addressing issues that face the Indian economy, the Indian polity, Indian businesses, and so on. So India-relevant research respected is the way that the second kind of a reason that the school was set up. So there was a felt need to have a research-based business school in India. A second reason the school was set up is to say that we are going to be the provider of talent to the world, managerial talent to the world. I think we've done a fantastic job. So we have 13,500 plus alumni. A lot of them are there in India, but quite a few of them are in other parts of the world. So when you go to places like New York or Seattle or London or Singapore or Dubai, you see a whole bunch of our students there, and they're really adding a lot of value to the companies that are out there. So again, so we fulfilled some of the ambition, but there is a long way to go. So the school is going to recommit itself to providing talent, managerial talent for the rest of the world. The third thing that the school has done, and done really well, you saw, we have a large number of our own people who go and start companies. And that's a big need in India. So when we think about the employment needs that are there in India, we think about the number of people that we can educate. If the people that we educate and we inspire, they go out and start companies and they start employing a lot of people, then that's a very important problem that they are solving in India. So we are delighted that we as a school are among the leaders in producing entrepreneurs in the world. Some of those have also become unicorns, but we're very proud of all of our students who've gone on to build businesses everywhere. So we've recommitted ourselves, just like we've recommitted ourselves to the notion of doing research that is relevant, providing talent to the world. We've also recommitted ourselves to the mission of becoming the place, or like the central kind of a node in a network that is going to inspire entrepreneurs in the rest of the world. So in the rest of India. So we would like to become the node. We want to build partnerships with institutions in Hyderabad, in Punjab, and also in other parts of India, because we know that we can't do it on our own. But what we can do is, thanks to the fact that we learned how to build partnerships, when we started with international partnerships, but we are thinking of building, or we are building at this point in time, lots of partnerships with educational institutions and other governmental bodies like T-Hub, for example. We want to build those kind of relationships so that we become the repository of anything that is about entrepreneurship education in this country. So that is the third goal that we've set for ourselves. We've done well, but we're going to do even better there. The final thing I want to tell you is that in terms of rankings, the school has done really well in international rankings. So we tend to dominate, as an Indian school, we tend to dominate those rankings. But then when the board, at the time that when I came in, I thought that we were doing pretty well. But the board, very rightly, they told me that the ambitions that we have for ourselves, given the social capital, the intellectual capital, and the physical capital that the school has, they said that the goal has to be top 10. I agreed to that ambitious goal. So any ranking that is going to be coming out, we said that is a goal that we will go for. That is something that we will aim for. But today I've just realized that goal has been revised upward for me. It's going to be the top school in the world. We'll try, is all that I can say. With that, I'll warmly welcome Chandrababu Naidu Garu and Pramath. I actually agree with Rajat. The singular gift that he gave to the school was Pramath, and Pramath as the founding dean of the school. No better people, no better two people that we can think of to have a conversation, and I think it's going to be a freewheeling conversation, some of it nostalgic that the founding batch will enjoy, but I'm sure that the rest will too. So a warm welcome to all of you, and enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madan. Pramath, the floor is all yours. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for coming. It's 20 years of the ISB, but my association with Shri Chandrababu Naidu goes back 25 years. And I may not have actually told this story to a lot of people because there's a bit of nepotism in this story at some point. I was working for McKinsey & Company, and I was in Toronto, and I got a call from the India office managing director, Ranjit Pandit, and he said that there's a request from the Chief Minister's office. The Principal Secretary to the Chief Minister, Randeep Sudan, would like McKinsey to come and meet the Chief Minister, and you have to come back. I had just moved back to Toronto. I was originally there. I had come to India, worked in Malaysia, and then gone back. And I said, with governments and with chief ministers, these conversations happen, nothing comes out of all this. It's going to be it's going to be a waste of my time. And he said, no, it looks like this gentleman is very serious. So I said, why are you saying that he's serious? He said, no. And of course, sir, you had been newly crowned as the chief minister, so he had taken a delegation to Malaysia. And the idea was to learn from Malaysia about how to build a knowledge economy, how to build a digital economy in Andhra Pradesh. And when he went there, Prime Minister Mahathir Mohamad at that time, who was the host, told him, why don't you get a Malaysia, I've done a Malaysia Vision 2020. And that's what you should do in Andhra Pradesh as well. And so he said, how do I do this Vision 2020? And he said, oh, I'm using McKinsey. And by the way, there is this Indian guy who's the project manager. Turns out I was that Indian guy who was the project manager. And so I came back all the way to make a presentation, of course, the typical consultant presentation, talking big things about what we could do for the state. But the next thing we knew, McKinsey was hired. And that actually changed into a continuous relationship of, I don't know, sir, till the bifurcation of the state in Telangana, and then when Andhra, of course, again it has continued till today. The McKinsey Association petered off somewhere. So I'm extremely, extremely emotional every time I am on the stage with this person, because for me, he's a absolute role model. And I've seen many political leaders. One, he's cut from a different cloth. And two, he's just somebody who deserves all the respect that we can give. So I just want to say that one of the things that I feel gifted about is my association with him that happened all these years ago. Sir, today, how do you feel? How do you feel today?
No, I'm so happy by seeing all of them. They are the future leaders. At that time, I wanted to prepare vision for Andhra Pradesh. That is where Mahathir recommended your name. Our Indian guy is doing. That's how I called you. At that time, everybody said, what is vision in India? Then my critics always used to heckle me by saying 420, not Vision 2020. If you see today, what all we have visualized on that day, it has transformed in Hyderabad and also in Telangana state. After bifurcation, we had Vision 2029. These two states, we wanted to make 1 and 2 states in the country itself as the model states. Now, again, this forum, I wanted to discuss with all of you. 20 years time, 1 year because of COVID, all these things, but 20 years time, ISB has grown. Just like 10 years back, I planted one tree. It is a big tree today. Same thing, ISB has grown. If you see all of you, 25 years back, this area is totally barren land. At that time in Hyderabad, so much of land and no development. This area, only Central University, only one university. One day, I came to know national games are going to conduct in India that year, every year event, or 2 years once. Then I wanted to call immediately the president. I requested him, I am the host, I will do everything for you. Why can't you come and conduct your national games? That is how conducting national games is one event, but I constructed a city itself, Gachibowli, for national games, next to you. Then after Asian Games has come, World Military Games has come. Because of our capacity, they gave for Commonwealth Games. Somehow we didn't conduct well that games. Even 2002-03, at that time, both President of India and Prime Minister announced Olympic Games for India. Still it is due. That is one thing, we have to work it out. Same thing, this area if you see, Microsoft. That Microsoft, at that time, internet revolution has come. Reason is Bill Gates. I visualized future, only information technology. Then I wanted to meet him.
Yes, Delhi.
You are following all these things at the time in Delhi. He refused to meet me. I don't have any work with politician.
Yeah.
Then I told him, I am having some work. I want to meet you. Then he said, join in a cocktail party and explain. Then I said, I may get negative image because I am also in that group where cocktail party means you are all aware how Indians will conceive. So I politely refused. And then I asked him, 10 minutes time you give me. With great difficulty, I got appointment. Then I spent 45 minutes with him. I showed my vision and also PowerPoint presentation. He was totally impressed. Politician is giving PowerPoint presentation. Even my own professionals are not in a position to give. That is a new technology, new time. Then he said, what can I do for you? I told one thing. I am not expecting anything from you. You have to understand the strength of India. Indians are very strong in mathematics by birth, by legacies. British people left English to us. Everything they have taken including Kohinoor diamond. But they left English to us. They are unable to take. These two are deadly combination for information technology. Then Bill Gates told me, you are 100% right. India's strength is this. What can I do particularly for you? Then I told you, nothing. You start your Microsoft in Hyderabad Development Center. Then he said, very difficult. I never imagined this question. Anyway, we will try, but I cannot promise. Then all the way I went to his office, Seattle. Then we addressed press conference. Only to get Microsoft, I made friendship with him. Wherever he go, I used to go. My goal is very clear. I have to get Microsoft to Hyderabad. Then automatically all companies will come to Hyderabad. That is my idea. To promote at that time, if you see high-tech city, with great difficulty, brainstorming sessions, finally we constructed high-tech city. That also very interesting project. Then finally, 14 days I went to America. I met all corporate giants to sensitize them India's strength and information technology. Even I am very happy before me. Prasad Reddy is here at that time. He also came, so many entrepreneurs, and also Sen Raju, and also Raju, Indukur Raju, like that. That is how Microsoft has come. One day he telephoned to me. Yes, what all you requested us. First time, Microsoft Development Center, we are going to start Hyderabad. Because of that center now, CEO of Microsoft is from Telangana. You see how things are happened, that is how. Then if you can go further, Insurance Regulatory Authority, Financial District, next to you. I wanted to bring I want to set up financial hub. Bombay was very popular. Then how to do it? I got in touch with Chairman IRDA, Rangachari. He was searching for land. Nobody is willing to give, even in Delhi or other areas. I asked him, I will give you land, everything for you. Can you come? Then I said, it is a very good idea, but how to convince Prime Minister? I will talk to him. You say, don't. No objection, you say, I will get it. Then PM, we had a meeting. Then PM told me, by seeing all these things, one day you will tell, make Hyderabad as capital. I said at that time, sir, I'm not so greedy. Anyway, from the beginning, Hyderabad is a summer capital for President of India also. I'm not asking. We will develop. Why can't you consider? Finally, he accepted. That is how financial district has come. Then, with all these things, you are all stressed, everything. I want to bring Brahma Kumaris here, next to the spiritual institution of excellence. This institute, you know very well how we brought it. Fortune 500 companies wanted to start one business school, ISB. By that time, they formed. One fine morning, my secretary came to me, as usual. Sir, they are starting, but they are not shortlisting Hyderabad, only 3 cities, Mumbai, Bangalore, and Chennai. Then I called him. He was with us.
That's the nepotism part.
He wrote letters, all these things. Then I requested them first to come here. They said, no, we don't have any agenda on Hyderabad. Considering Hyderabad is not the place. I told him, okay, first of all, I had to convince them, no, I have to go. Because you are all business school students. How to convince all these things, why I am saying, should not give hope. If I should have given hope, I should not have developed this area in Hyderabad. That is telling all student business managers here. And I request them, okay, forget about it in different cities. Hyderabad of coffee. Then I know if they come to Hyderabad, they cannot say no to me. I am aware, I will convince them. That is what I am saying, is convincing them. Then they came.
No, so you wrote to every board member.
Yeah,
signed
all
letter.
He was your management. Then we wrote letter to all members who are all in the board. Then we sent ministers, 5-6 ministers, and also luxury bus to airport.
Yeah, that Rath. Yes.
Then we received them. They came. I went all the way down, and then I gave bouquets and shawl.
And garlanded us.
Garlanding,
Yes.
everything I had done.
I was also garlanded by you.
For the break by giving every
To us. Sit down.
Then we had a meeting. I gave my president.
Microsoft.
Microsoft. Them one thing.
Sir, the present title, Hyderabad, the future knowledge hub
Yes.
of the world.
Yes, that is the title we have given. Don't see today Hyderabad, see tomorrow Hyderabad. That is the vision I gave them. Then by seeing all these things, they said, what you will give? School and also charity, no loss, no profit organization. What is your offer? Then I said, don't negotiate. Go to 3 places, do some incentives or some design incentives. Make it plus. What all you want, send it to me, I will accept. No negotiations. Then they went to Mumbai, different experience of reservations. They went to Bangalore, there was a problem, you can recollect.
Yes, sir, I can. Sir, actually what happened was that they got very offended that we were late.
Yeah.
And you had purposely made us late. We were on a flight, we were on an aircraft, we were stopping in Bombay, Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai.
Yeah.
So, sorry, sir.
Then Chennai, different experience.
No, Chennai, sir, the Chief Minister wanted us to garland her.
You are there. I don't want to tell all these things because I am the party for all these things. I don't want to.
No, I'm also not naming anybody, sir.
Yeah. That's good. That is how we brought business school to Hyderabad, to this place. Today I am very proud by seeing the premises. If they should have gone to other place, not this type of site. They may have given some far away, but not
No,
this
sir, the
type of...
Bangalore site was next to a Toyota auto factory.
Yeah.
So we immediately rejected. And in Chennai, sir, they said there's a lake. Then we went there, we kept going, we couldn't see the lake. And by then our shoes and our ankles were covered with marshy mud and land, and that killed Chennai also, sir. But
Yeah.
of course the garland, big difference.
No, in this world, everybody is having ego problem. How to tickle that ego is important as business persons for all of you. Even they may be country heads or corporate giants or your ISB or faculty members, great institutions. Finally, they are all human beings. How to handle them, interpersonal relations, give respect and take respect is very important. That is what we have done from the beginning. That is how we treated entrepreneurs in Andhra Pradesh. Today, we are proud to say, at one stage, entrepreneurs means entrepreneurs. That was a very popular slogan also. In this background, I wanted to challenge all of you. I asked your dean. He told me top 10 in the world. It is not acceptable for me as the initiator of this institute. Why I am saying everything is possible. We are in the age of beginning of infinity. You imagine something, you can achieve it. 25 years back, Hyderabad, today Hyderabad, you have to compare. One is infrastructure, one is knowledge economy. We started IT, first high-tech building. Then so many companies we have brought. Then we went to biotechnology park, Genome Valley. Because of Genome Valley, so many companies have come. Recently, COVID vaccine has been manufactured in Genome Valley, first of its kind in India. We are proud of it. We are ready for that. Then pharma, how things will happen. I want to go in a big way, pharma. At that time, Mumbai concentration. Then Export Council was there. They requested an association 5 crores. They requested Maharashtra government. They refused to give 5 crores. Somebody told, if you give 5 crores, Export Council headquarters, they will bring it to Hyderabad. Immediately, the Export Council has come to Hyderabad and pharma. Today on pharma means Andhra entrepreneurs, they are doing extremely well. That is our financial district. If you see our outer ring road, 162 kilometers, no other city is having. Our airport, one of the best airport. Even greenery, I am very happy the culture. Today we 4 to 5 lakh momentum. Today, I am proud to say all my successors continued all policies except 1 or 2 deviations. Today, of Hyderabad, Green Global Award for Green Cover to Hyderabad. This is where country policies, all these things will happen. Here I am proposing before you all. You are seeing success story. You are seeing ISB as an example. Even G20 countries conference, all political parties meeting, I proposed one thing. We are very fortunate. Nobody can beat on information technology or digital technology as on today. That is the biggest advantage for India. India is perfect dividend. Today, India or all over the world, things are happening positively because of youth, because of youngsters. It is happening today. With these 2 advantages, I am saying another thing. China, because of one-child policy, now they are facing problem of aging. Even all see Japan, Europe, all these things. So I am proposing demographic map onwards. You are all thinking 25 for all the time, so many people heckled me, or how it is. We are temporary, country is permanent, society is permanent. That's why even recently I requested that meeting, prepare India at 100 years independence. India will be number 1 or 2 economies globally. It is going to happen, you write down as on today. I told Rasin also. Second, 25 years back we started information technology. They got employment here. Then they migrated all over the world. Around 32 million or 50 million people have gone. If you see any country today, you get the data. Highest per capita income are Indians. Among Indians, 1/3 minimum, 33% are Telugu people. First mover advantage. It is on record. How richest community and also job providers, creators for the global community, and also public governance and corporate governance, Indians are going to dominate. You keep it in mind. There is going to play a major role. Not 10th rank or below 10. Either 1, 2, 3. You have to keep it in mind. It is possible. So what I am saying, all these things, visualize. Visualize and audit your strengths. Move forward. Everything will be provided all of us will work together, it is going to happen. So I'm requesting all youngsters, down the date what I'm saying, after or at the 100-year celebration, at the time ISB will be 46 years. You can compare. So plan it, how to contribute, it is with you, all youngsters, business leaders. This is where, if you accept, you can tell me. There, another thing. It is global village after information technology. Now, all offering basic is not good. Or thing. Now, you are me because 25 years back you worked with me. Both of us are responsible. Is it possible?
Sir, who am I to challenge you? I'm with you. We should check in at the 25th year and the 30th year, and we should follow the progress on this. I think what you are saying in a microcosm is already true for a lot of ISB graduates. One, they are already working on the intersection of technology and society, business, which is your point about digital technology transformation. Most of them are global citizens. In fact, when I was growing up, sir, if you went to work abroad, you had to go and study abroad. First, you had to go get a degree, then people would employ you. Now, ISB graduates have gone on to top corporations around the world and are working at very senior levels, designing many of the products and technologies that we use by going straight with an ISB degree. We are still blacklisted, we are not a degree. But I think that has been very powerful, sir. And I think we are a family. Your point about the family unit, I think the alumni group here is one of the most powerful family units that, it goes beyond the traditional family. Yeah. The founders, the faculty, the alumni is a very strong unit. Yeah. And I'm sure you feel the warmth when you come to campus. So I think some of this is already coming true. So I have no doubt in my mind with what you are saying. And as far as the economic and wealth creation is concerned, you're right, that will happen. But a lot of our ISB students are also going back to the point you made about bridging the gap. Several of them are now working on solving for inequity, and your call to action, I'm sure, will spread to a lot of people. I want to go back, sir, to the early days again. And for many people here who may not know, after that initial presentation, you have played a big role in many hurdles that in clearing many of the hurdles. So the first thing that happened was that, he talked about X plus 1. So somewhere we were getting some, 150, 200 acres of land. So we got 250 acres that sir made available here. So everything was better incentive. But then what happened was that there were a bunch of PILs against this initiative. Yeah. So I remember that sir called me up and he said that our Attorney General will work with you to make a case that this is in public interest. And you were personally there to brief us, to make sure that all those cases went all the way to the Supreme Court and got sorted out. But the government and his machinery really supported it. It was not just saying, okay, now come and fend for yourself, which is typically what happens. So that was one big thing. I don't know if you remember, sir. Then once we started building the campus, the electric supply was not coming. So again, I had to ask you to intervene. The road was not getting built. There you told me just build it and we will reimburse you. I said, but government reimbursing a private he said, no, everything is possible. So lots of these, but the most touching moment was that of course you were there for the foundation stone laying, but then you were there when the founding batch came. And the founding batch felt a very strong bond with you because you were here on July 1, 2001. I am coming to the dinner, boss. So, sir, then you actually hosted a dinner. And the dinner was at Taj Krishna. So there was a dinner at Taj Krishna, and you personally went and met every student. There was 128 of them in that first batch. I remember that they were all stunned because you actually walked one by one. You know how the dignitaries meet the sports teams sometimes when they're lined up? You know, and I was like, he has to eat dinner or what is he going to do? And he actually said, no, I want to meet everyone. Do you guys remember that? Yes? I'm not making these stories, no? Sorry? You were sitting? Yes, he sat with all the students.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. That was some of the nepotism at work on the other hand. Tremendous memories, sir. And one thing I do want to say, which is a slightly sad moment, but in your presence, I want to record this, that two of our founding board members, sir, passed away in these last 2 years. One was Shri Yogi Deveshwar of ITC, who was on that trip at your home. And the other was Mr. Rahul Bajaj. They were big fans of you. And they would always, and of course, ITC has built a big presence here. What do you see, sir, as the future of the state of Andhra Pradesh, which you are so involved in? And you have always talked about Telangana being a role model for the rest of India. I know that you have started doing some work on also making Andhra a role model for the rest of India. How are you thinking about that?
No, sometimes some changes will come. After bifurcation, I prepared a vision for 2029. Telangana is having, Hyderabad is having some advantages. One is climate advantage. And also at that time, abundant land in Hyderabad. Andhra is having some more advantages. One is sea coast. On east coast, best ports are available in Andhra Pradesh. Second advantage, water, flat land. We can give every 1 acre irrigation. That is possible. Third one, Andhra people, because of Telangana and Andhra Telugu people, I promoted them. Even Andhra people also very, very enterprising. Either Hyderabad or America, everywhere they are doing extremely well. And also I want to construct improved version of Hyderabad, that is Amravati. Because in new city, we can do better. Here, it is only expansion or extension. So all these things we have planned. First time in public policy, this is one issue where corporate governance or public governance, leaders make all the difference. Always. I strongly believe that. Either governance or public policies. 25 years back on public policy, I want to promote IT. Today, everywhere, Indians are there in IT. Even I was responsible at that time for bringing reforms in telecommunication sector. Nobody used to understand at the time. There was BSNL international calls, BSNL domestic calls, public limited companies. Lightning call, if you book, it will come after 7 days or 8 days. Other countries are moving very fast about smart cell phones, wireless, everything, bandwidth, all these things. That is where I fought with the Prime Minister, convinced him, Vajpayee ji. I was the task force co-chairperson. We have given report. On the basis of that, deregulation has come. Because of that, every person, if you see, even villages, they are using smartphones and recording everything and using cell phone. What I am saying here, all these things we have planned in Andhra Pradesh. Today, we are having a problem. Amravati is development has stopped. I don't want to go much politics here. It is a business school. But at the same time, business school leaders has to understand how things are happening with the public policies and governance, public governance. If you give good company, I am seeing this also, I am analyzing. If you see one generation will start industry, sometimes same generation will spoil also. You have seen some of the case studies.
Yes.
One generation will start industry, second generation will spoil totally. That is second. First generation, second generation, third generation transition in private businesses, it is very rare, only some companies. So the same thing in government I have seen 50 times GSTP growth. In some governments, times 7 times. We are all same country, so much of variation of governance and public policies. Even companies, startup companies you are seeing, one startup company will do wonders. It is only an idea, how to execute, it all depends upon leadership. As on today, we are having some problem of the state. One simple question I am telling you, after bifurcation, very difficult stage, I concentrated, focused very much, 10.8% growth rate, first of its kind in India. After independence, 5 years, 10.8% growth is unique. Nowhere it has been done in India. That is how we have done. Now, same growth rate has come to 3.5 or 3.2%. You can see the difference. These are all the things, but we are committed. We have to rebuild. We have to contribute. Not only giving vision for the nation or promoting, inspiring people, we have to contribute that state also. We will work in that direction. You are also participated. At that time, he is a chairperson for bringing knowledge education policy.
No, sir, that was the most amazing thing that sir did, is that not only did he invite me to chair the higher education committee, but the 3-4 of us who were in that committee, there was not a single person from the bureaucracy and there was no politician or minister to select the universities that would be given the license to operate in Andhra Pradesh. This is unheard of. And sir, when in the center, there was this new program the center started, Institution of Eminence.
Yes.
So they said, how are these, how should we select? I said, there's an example in Andhra Pradesh. And they said, but how can we do this? I said, but it was done. There's a precedent of that. And so when they set up the selection committee, for this, I used this example, sir, where there was not, for the Institutions of Eminence program of the Government of India, they actually did not put a senior officer or any politician. It was a completely independent committee. And that lesson is from what you did which I think was unprecedented. Most people would not trust people from the private sector to make such unbiased choices, some vested interest and so on. And there are a lot of people who objected.
Yeah.
Of course, there was a great IS officer who worked with us, Sumita Dawra,
But ultimately, you are able to bring best universities. If
so
can,
when you do
SRM,
these things, yes sir, sorry.
SRM or VET
Kriya.
or SLRI or Amrit, all these things.
Yes, Amrita University. Yes.
Amrita University, all these things have come. Some more universities on the way. We want to make Andhra Pradesh as a knowledge hub. Hyderabad also, one is ISB. If you can go to IIIT, Nalsar, Urdu University, all these things we have brought at that time.
No, the contribution you have made to education, I think, has been seminal.
Yeah.
Sir, I have a question for you, which I think will benefit a lot of young people here. You have also seen ups and downs in your career, right? And you have gone through a lot in your political career. You never give up. And you're always so positive. Most of us, do you go through times when you are sad or down or feel like, it's hopeless? And how do you build the resilience? How do you have this courage, this positivity? Is it just something that you have in you, or do you inculcate that? What message would you give to young people?
No, in life, if you see, ups and downs will be there. Crisis will be there. Success will be there. Whenever there is a crisis, right solution you have to find, move forward. Whenever you are successful also, next step you have to move forward. If you see Hyderabad, people may not remember me because 20 years. They may not acknowledge, but I am having satisfaction what I have done. By seeing airport, by seeing outer ring road, by seeing ISB, inch by inch, around 80 times I inspected the city. Not 1 or 2 times, 80 times. Morning by 5:36, in a bus, I took all my officers across the city and give instructions. Again, action taken report, next visit. I won't tell them when I am going to come. They are all very, very tension. They used to do it. This is where I am saying, at the end of the day, what we have done is important. Sometimes I am not expecting any return from anybody. Give back to the society. That is our duty. Great country. People gave me this opportunity to serve the state or country. So many policies we are able to do. One final example I am giving you. Andhra Pradesh people gave me Samaikya, combined Andhra Pradesh, 9 years as Chief Minister. 10 years I served as opposition leader. Nobody can break that record even in the near future because state is divided into two. It is possible to unite again. Some political statements some people will give irrational, that I don't want to comment. Now better way again to develop what all you can do it. Either Andhra Pradesh or here also goodwill, and continuously will build.
Sir, any closing thoughts beyond that, because we are almost at time, and I know that you are a very punctual person.
Yeah. No, I am very happy. The biggest challenge for all of us, India will move forward. There is no doubt about it. Anybody is having any doubt, remove in your mind. And at the same time, if we use our talents properly, we will move very fast. There is unpotential growth. I used to say once, pre-economic reforms. Wherever we used to go, they used to accuse us, India growth rate, Hindu growth rate. That means 2%, 3%. From there, after economic reforms, we are able to grow reasonably well. but there is every possible to grow more. I am used that word, beginning of infinity. Even today, startup companies, same youth, just like you, they are creating or they are visualizing gap areas. They are providing leadership. They are bringing knowledge and technology and Uberization and scaling. They are doing wonders. In this, I want to contribute little bit. Here, Indukur Raju is here. In Silicon Valley, I asked them to start Falcon X. And also here, we started GFST, Global Forum for Sustainable Transformation. I wanted to create ecosystem for entrepreneurs. If you can go through back, when I was CM first time, I used to promote IT. At that time, only job work. From America, they used to spend all medical transcripts, we used to type and then send it to them again. Then I used to say always, it won't fetch for you, go for products. That has been developed, some people, it's okay. Then always I am asking, don't satisfy with job. Always don't be job seekers. Go for job providers. Today I am very happy. In America, all Telugu people have started startup companies. First IT, wife and husband. One person used to work, one start business. If successful, then divert to business. One company is successful, go for other company. Verticals they are starting. Now they are doing extremely well. Now I used to compare once Jewish. Every meeting I used to say, why inspiration? At that time, 60 lakh Jewish are outside. 60 lakhs Jewish are in Israel. Their per capita income, wealth is the highest globally. Now we are able to cross them in per capita income, not in wealth. Another 25 years, we are going to cross Jewish in wealth also. It is going to happen. So what I am saying here, all students are here. You have to involve in public policies. Don't disappoint that what all you are preparing, people may not accept, but continue your effort. And also corporate governance and innovative ideas, all these things we have to work. We are also inviting you, anybody is interested to work with us as apprentice or contributor for GFST. Here GFST concept is very clear. Knowledge in different parts, technology as a platform, be entrepreneur, and also leadership you have to provide, either commercial or society, what you call NGO, and do something great work for the society. I want to create ecosystem, mentoring and investment, all these things. Raju is doing very well, seen Raju as a private investor. This is the ecosystem, what all possible, we want to contribute. There we need all your support. Again and again, I am requesting all of you, you are part and parcel of the society. Our duty is, you are all educated, you are earning reasonably well. That is one aspect. Now you have to see those who are not having enough amenities or food, shelter, education, those who are all below poverty. That is your responsibility. Second angle, keep it in mind, all of you. Some countries have committed a mistake. They didn't talk about population. I am always, when people want, nobody used to talk about AIDS. I gave a slogan at that time, break silence, talk about AIDS. That was my slogan at that time. Even children parents has to mentor them, guide them, otherwise great risk, all these things. Today, what China has done, Japan has done, Europe has done, India should not commit same mistake. We are having enough time. Every couple should have one boy, one girl, two child now. Or otherwise, after 25 years, you will have a demographic disadvantage will start. You may say you will be there to watch all these things. I may not be there, but society will be there. I am very clear on that. That is where I am promoting demographic management from now onwards. Then India will become global hub or supplier for the food grains to the global community. Always technology is there, everything is there, but to operate technology, somebody should be there. That will be the Indians. Second angle, manufacturing hub. India will become manufacturing hub. And finally, back office for services hub. From here you can work globally. That is going to happen. That is the trend of the today, and tomorrow it will be more. Technology is emerging continuously. We don't know tomorrow what technology will come. But all leaders, wherever you are, you have to adopt technology and become leaders. In whatever field you like to contribute, you can contribute. So I am very happy in this best leaders. I wanted to measure your success rate in terms of entrepreneurial skills. Continuously, even sometimes, our education is one. It will give you some sensitivity, but there is an urge among Indians. There is a fire. All Americans or British or some other countries, there is a complacency. Because of complacency, they are not able to do or perform well. But Indians are doing extremely well because of fire in the belly. So I am very happy. I will witness every year in a way. Your Dean and ISB will publicize all your records, everything. But ultimately, I want to see this ISB should be top 3. Just what you are mentioning now.
You lowered the bar, sir. You said top.
Top 3 in the name of first rankers.
Oh, okay.
Not top 3 means last 3. Then no need. Even some leader may come to make that also. We should not allow that. That is what I am expecting from you all.
Thank you, sir. Very, very inspirational.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Always I am saying one thing.
I'm going to request everyone to settle down for a couple of minutes.
On thinking, I am always younger than all of you. I am always in thinking 20 years ahead all of you. All of us has to work in that direction. Don't think today. Tomorrow, day after tomorrow also you have to think. Long vision. Thank you.
Thank you. So I'm going to request 2 minutes. Professor Subbu, who is our ED at the IMF, has a quick question to ask. So I'm going to just, Subbu, if you can be.
Okay.
Not a question, sir. I just want to take the opportunity here. On behalf of all the faculty, even though I'm on leave, I just want to express our sincere gratitude for you having created this institution. Sir, I think us faculty, those of us who wanted to do research, would not have been able to come to India but for you creating this institution. And being able to actually grow our kids here in India, without minimizing any stakeholder, I can say our students would have definitely found other institutions, staff would have possibly worked elsewhere, but those of us who wanted to do research and yet be in India would not have had the opportunity but for what you created. So, genuine gratitude on the behalf of all of us faculty. Thank you.
Thank you, Subbu. I'm going to...
Now, at this time, I wanted to convey those who contributed for this institute, directly and indirectly. Just now, he told First, Dean has told very clearly, so many litigations. At that time, I entrusted one of my Additional Advocate General, recently retired from CJ, Government of India, CJ, Chief from Supreme Court. I know how they struggled from High Court to Supreme Court. Apart from your advocates,
Sure.
we used to engage our advocates and protecting all these things. Initial stage, we faced some hurdles. Ultimately, everybody acknowledged what we have done is right. I'm very happy. That is how progressive way we have gone. For all those, I'm thanking them for making this institute one of the best institute now. Thanks them, because this is the time I have to remember their services.
Thank you, sir. I do want to, I'm tempted to sort of use the opportunity that I'm holding the mic, so there's really no one going to stop me for a few more seconds at least. Ajit Rangnekar, who was then Deputy Dean when I joined ISB, there's many stories about you, sir, that we've all heard, almost all of which are true. One of the things he would say was every year after the school was started, that he and the dean would come and visit you and sort of give an update every 6 months. It's not so much about the update, but I think what Ajit used to tell us, to a lot of us, as sort of lessons on leadership was, he said at the end of every meeting without fail, Chandrababu Naidu garu would end the meeting by saying, what else can I do for you?
Yeah.
I think that's a remarkable attitude to have. I think, you've inspired many people knowingly and unknowingly, sir. I just wanted to sort
Even I wanted to acknowledge Aziz also. He started 10K run in Hyderabad. First of its kind in India, by Dean ISB, he started. That credit goes to ISB, particularly Ajit ji. Thank you, sir.
Thank
Very
you.
nice.
May I now invite Dean Pelutla, G. Prasad and Sriniraju to please come up on stage and present mementos to Sri Chandrababu Naidu garu. Sir, can you please, I'm sorry, we're really running out of time. I understand the urge, but I'm just saying, let's please proceed with the event.
Please,
For S&P rating, sir, when you sent the team for S&P rating, he's talking about. Standard and Poor ratings. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you,
I think you're
thank
making
you.
the job of the dean very difficult, because he was thinking he has a really tough board, but I think he's thankful that Mr. Naidu is not on the board, because he really has very high sort of expectations. Madan, can I request you to please, thank you very much for bringing that point out, sir.
thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Prasad, Srini, I'm going to request you to present a shawl to the...
With the shawl.
We'll present a shawl to Sri Chandrababu Naidu. I do want to thank everyone who's made this event a grand success, and also...
So this is the ISB logo on it.
And also, cheers to the Solstice organizing team, and a big gratitude to the ISB 20 committee and the working groups as well. And thank you all for coming in, and to those of you who have joined us online, thank you very much.